Welcome to our latest video with Derby Telegraph Chief Football Writer Steve Nicholson. Steve, what's the Derby County team news ahead of their game against Middlesbrough on Saturday?
Yeah, Will Hughes has trained this week. He trained on Tuesday and again today, Thursday, and he should train again tomorrow. He's had a hip flexor problem which kept him out of action, but he looks like now he'll be fit enough to be in the squad. The thing is, of course, will he get back in the team?
Yeah.
You know, he's been a massive part of Derby County's side this season. Again, played a lot of games for his age and done really, really well. Jeff Hendrick's come in and he's done terrific. You know, he's back to the form we saw him in earlier this season and the form we saw him in last season. So at the moment, it's going to be very tough for Will to get back in the side. But that's why you have a squad. You know, it's not just about a team. Steve McLaren stresses this all the time. It's not about 11, it's about the 14 or the squad itself. And another example of that is George Thorne. You know, he's come in for the last 3 games. John Eustace was suspended, and John has been terrific this season as well. But he can't now dislodge George Thorne because George's performances have been excellent in the last few games. So that's why you have a squad, and at the moment, as I say, the midfield is very strong. You know, so whatever combination they use, it's doing really well. So I would imagine that George Thorne, Craig Bryson and Jeff Hendrick will continue against Middlesbrough.
Steve McLaren goes back to Middlesbrough for the first time since leaving the club. What kind of reaction do you think he'll get?
Yeah, I mean, he should get a great welcome. Let's be honest, he is Middlesbrough's most successful ever manager. He had 5 years there. I spoke to him today about it. He had 5 great years there. Really enjoyed it. I think he guided them to the highest position for years in the top flight. They won the League Cup, beat Bolton Wanderers, which was Middlesbrough's first trophy in their history, and they went into Europe and reached the UEFA Cup final. So, you know, they had fantastic times. I mean, they've been pretty lean times since there. So he should get or thoroughly deserves a good welcome back. But you know, Steve McLaren said, you know, even though he loved the time there, quite right, this is professional football. You move on, you know, and it's your next job as such. And he'll enjoy going back, but his focus very much is on Derby County now, you know, and what could happen in the future, you know, the chasing promotion. And he'll know that he'll have to focus on the game, the team will focus on the game, and what matters Saturday is the 3 points, and that's what Derby will be concentrating on.
It was a close game last time Derby County and Middlesbrough met back at Derby. Are you expecting a tight contest again on Saturday?
I mean, most championship contests are, you know, tight. Apart from the Forest game a few weeks ago, Derby won 5-0, which we mustn't forget. But yeah, I mean, Middlesbrough played well here in December. They were very, very unfortunate to go down to 10 men. I thought the lad got sent off for 2 bookings. I thought his first booking was ridiculously harsh. So they had a bit, you know, to complain about that night. But they played some good football. Down to 10 men, they gave Derby a real game. And Derby needed a goal, a last gasp goal from substitute Connor Salmon. I'm still not quite sure whether Connor actually touched the ball, but he claimed the goal, and we'll give him the goal. But it was a close game, and I would expect Middlesbrough to be equally as difficult on Saturday. They had an excellent win last time out. They won at Brighton, which isn't easy. You know, Brighton themselves are looking for a playoff place. And at one stage, Middlesbrough were going so well, I was half thinking, are they going to sneak into the top 6? They've fallen away a little bit, and the manager Karanka is kind of trying to stamp his own thoughts on the team. And you know, I think they'll be now looking to next season, but they'll want a good finish to this season to send them into next season in good heart.